Okay, Shalom, Yahshala Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh. I do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders of Yasharala. Call Haloyim Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Harakah Kodash, for blessing our elders with the spirit of truth so that we may know. Shout out to the Akim and the Akwathium that's keeping the faith and the works. Y'all keep at it. It's your brother Abaya coming at you with more precepts. Let me see. Salat, 1 second. We're gonna start off in the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 27. It says, "For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which hath been so long without fruit, shall be declared." Right? The truth shall be declared. Because we've been in this dark for so long. We've been in the dark for so long. Right? As it pertains to who we are, the truth about society, the truth about religion, right? The truth about it all, man. We've been in the dark, but the Most High has blessed His people with understanding. Certain ones of His people with understanding. Certain ones of His people with a heart that seeks knowledge and understanding, with an ear that's able to hear and an eye that's able to see. All right, in these last days. All right, so speaking of this society that we're operating in, this society that we've been in by force, not by choice, right, operates anti-Hamashiach, meaning everything the word says to do, it goes against it. But it does it in a way to seem as though it's going with it because of the different doctrines that they have invented to allow it to be so. All right, one of the doctrines that they have invented is something called women's liberation, right? Which is basically a so-called women's movement to make the world understand that women are equal to men. But the truth of the matter is, this women liberation movement was never for the princesses of Yasharala. It was always for the she-devils of Esau or Edom. Right? But I'm gonna let this individual tell you more about it.
I had a friend, Nick Rockefeller, okay, who was one of the Rockefeller family, and he, when I was running for governor in Nevada, he came to me, introduced himself to me through an attorney, and we became friends. We started talking about things, and
Be specific about when you met Rockefeller, how it happened in these discussions.
I met Rockefeller through a female attorney I knew who called me up one day and said, one of the Rockefellers would like to meet you. I had made a video called Mad as Hell, and he'd seen the video and wanted to meet me and knew I was running for governor of Nevada. So sure, I'd love to meet him. And I met him and I liked him, and he was a very, very smart man. And we used to talk and share ideas and thoughts. And one of the things they told me was that we were late at the house one night, and we were talking, and he started laughing. He said, "Aaron, what do you think women's liberation was about?" And I said, I had pretty conventional thinking about it at that point. I said, I think it's about women having the right to to work, getting equal pay with men, just like they won the right to vote. And he started to laugh. He said, "You're an idiot." And I said, "Why am I an idiot?" He said, "Let me tell you what that was about. We, the Rockefellers, funded that. We funded women's lib, and we're the ones who got all over the newspapers and television, the Rockefeller Foundation." He says, "And you want to know why?" He said, "There were two primary reasons. And one reason was we couldn't tax half the population before women's lib. And the second reason was now we get the kids in school at an early age. We can indoctrinate the kids how to think, because it breaks up their family. The kids look at the state as the family, as the school, as the officials, as their family, not as the parents teaching them." And so those are the two primary reasons for women's lib, which I thought up to that point was a noble thing. When I saw their intentions behind it, where they were coming from when they created it, the thought of it, I saw the evil behind what I thought was a noble adventure.
Aaron, did you know that Gloria Steinem, in one of her own books, now admits the CIA funded Miss Magazine?
No, I had no idea about that. No, I never heard that.
Yeah, we're going to
CIA funded Miss Magazine?
funded Miss Magazine with the stated goal of taxing women and breaking up the family.
No kidding. I never heard that. Well, Nick told me. I mean, I know it, but not because I know the CIA was involved in it.
Well, Gloria Steinem was proud of it. Oh, the CIA wanted to help me help women.
No kidding.
So they funded it, yeah. And of course, it's divide and conquer.
Right,
And what they do is they focus.
Alright, so y'all heard it, man. The women's lib movement was simply so that Esau could track women and children better, so that Esau could control and destabilize society. That was the purpose of it all, right? But it even goes deeper than that, because we got to go spiritual with this thing, all right? It goes beyond money, man. It goes into Esau's spiritual system, because Esau is anti-Messiah, right? He's anti-word. All right, so hold up 1 second. So this is a book that I've recently purchased entitled Babylon Mystery Religion. I haven't read it in its full, but I'm in the midst of reading it now, and so far I got some real gems in it. This book is more so focused on Roman Catholicism and basically the origin of all religion on the planet. And according to this book, and really according to scripture too, as far as religion goes, like modern day society following individuals, ideals, instead of the word of the Most High, right? That comes from Nimrod, right? That idolatry spirit, it comes from Babel, right? Let me see. So this is I'm gonna read an excerpt from this book. I highly recommend you purchase this book, for edification purposes and to defend the gospel better. All right. Page 10 in this book entitled Babylon Mystery Religion, chapter 1, entitled Babylon Source of False Religion. All right. It says, this system of idolatry spread from Babylon to the nations, for it was from this location that men were scattered over the face of the earth. It says, according to Genesis 11 and 9. Right, it says, as they went from Babylon, they took their worship of the mother and child. Right, so that's what it's basically speaking about. The religion of worshiping women and their children. All right, this is something that goes, like I said, it goes beyond Esau trying to destabilize society. No, this is Esau enforcing his spirituality on the world. All right, It says, as they went from Babylon, they took their worship of the mother and child and the various mystery symbols with them. Says Herodotus, the world traveler and historian of antiquity, witnessed the mystery religion and its rites in numerous countries and mentions how Babylon was the primeval source from which all systems of idolatry flowed. All of them, right? Says Bunsen says that the religious system of Egypt was derived from Asia and the primitive empire in Babel. Right? Says in his noted work Nineveh and its remains, Layard declares that we have the united testimony of sacred and profane history that idolatry originated in the area of Babylonia, the most ancient of religious systems. Right? All of these falsified religions come from Babel, come from Nimrod, come from the time where we all spoke the same language. We all understood one another. Right? Now, the story of Nimrod is he and his mom had a relationship, right? Those same relationships that's spoken of in Leviticus that we are not supposed to participate in. And they produced a child. The child name was Tammuz, right? During her pregnancy, Nimrod died. She claimed that he went into the sun. And the spirit of Nimrod came and entered into her and produced Tammuz. Right? That's the story of Nimrod. I believe the wife was named Semiramis. Semiramis, Nimrod, and Tammuz. And through time, that story went from nationality to nationality, meaning like from Chinese to Asian because it started in Babel, in the land where we all understood each other. We all spoke the same language. Right? That's why I'm gonna read it in this book too, because it gives the names of a lot of these deities. That's why in Greek, Semiramis, Nimrod, and Tammuz are, it says, the mother goddess was known as Aphrodite or Ceres to the Greeks, Nana to the Sumerians, and as Venus or Fortuna to her devotees in the olden days of Rome, and her child as Jupiter. All right? It says, let me see, the mother and child as Devaki and Krishna, right? Forages, Isis, the great goddess, and her child Iswara have been worshipped in India. So that's Greek, that's Rome, and that's India. It says in Asia, the mother was known as Sabil and the child as Deus. But regardless of her name or place, says one writer, she was the wife of Baal, the virgin queen of heaven, who bore fruit although she never conceived. Now you can read about Baal all in scripts. Their name comes across quite often. Right? Matter of fact, Salah. Okay, so in my Blue Letter Bible app, I just typed in that name, and it occurs 52 times. Going back to Numbers 22:41, it says, and it came to pass on the morrow that Balak took Balaam and brought him up into the high places of Baal, that thence he might see the utmost part of the people. Right? Judges 2:13, and they forsook Yahweh and served Baal and Ashtaroth. Ashtaroth. All of those, it's the same people. Ashtaroth is a variation of Semiramis. Alright? So, let me see. Let me go to the book of Now go to this Bible app because it got the Apocrypha in it. My Blue Letter doesn't have the Apocrypha. It would be awesome if it had one, but it don't. Right, so I go into this app to go into the Blue Letter. To go into the Apocrypha rather. But I want to go to, even though this ain't in the Apocrypha, eventually I'm going to get there. So instead of me having to pull it up, I'm already beat up. Go to the book of Jeremiah, right, chapter 7 and verse 16. Salah. See, what's happening is I'm explaining why this world pushes feminism so hard. Why they claim that masculinity is toxic, especially in these last days. Ezekiel 34 says that the Most High's people, like his leaders, like the ones that he deal with, are the men. He deals with the men. So in these last days, knowing that this devil has but a short time, his main goal is to make everything as off as it can be, because he wants to extend his time. In fact, he wants the blessing. All right? But we have to bring this truth to light, man, because we've been in the dark for so long. It's enough of it. Right? So this Jeremiah chapter 7 and verse 16. This is also speaking on your power, the knowledge of your power, right? This is how he deals for all you God love everybody people, right? So it says, therefore, pray not for this people, neither lift up cry nor prayer for them, neither make intercession to me, for I will not hear thee. This is the Most High speaking about his own people. He's saying, do not pray for them people, right? Because I'm not going to hear it. Because they doing what they want to do. My law been on this earth for so long and they still just doing what they want to do. Most High said, don't pray for them people, right? Says, seest thou not what they do in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem? He said, do you not see what's going on? Do you not see what they do? And you want to pray for these people? These same people that when you tell them they Israel, they laugh at you and look at you crazy. These same people who mock you for being outside of this world. Sly way. It might not even be no straight up joker way, but it be sly, but you pick it up because you are an intelligent being. That's how you even got this truth in the first place. People say you crazy. No, you're not crazy. The Most High bless you with a certain level of intellect that they just cannot get. Right? And that's the spirit of the Most High. Right? Verse 18 says, the children gather wood, and the fathers kindle the fire, and the women knead their dough to make cakes to the Queen of Heaven. Right? And it's going to read about the Queen of Heaven in that mystery, that Babylon mystery religion book. Because that's what it's all about. Woman worship. Worshiping women. Worshiping women's children. Check this system that we're in. In order for our women to receive certain benefits from these people, there cannot be a man involved. If it's a man involved, the benefits cease. They forcing that religion on us the same way they force Christianity on us, because all of it is the same thing. It's the beast and the image of the beast. Right? It says to make cakes to the queen of heaven and to pour out drink offerings unto other gods that they may provoke me to anger. All right? That book, Babylon Mystery Religion, is speaking about mother and child religion, but it's worshiping the mother more than the child. Notice that I said earlier that the book is more focused on Roman Catholicism. Roman Catholicism basically is the origin of all of these religions that we see on the earth today. It comes from Roman Catholicism, bro. But Roman Catholicism stems from Babel. Because Catholics, when they really do something ill and they go and speak to their priest, they have to say like 7 prayers to Mary. You're not even supposed to be praying to Mary. And they use a certain verse in scripture to justify praying for Mary. Salah. This is the book of Luke, chapter 1 and verse 28. It says, and the angel came in unto her and said, Hail, thou that art highly favored. Yahweh is with thee. Blessed art thou among women. They use that to justify praying to Mary, right? But check this out, man. This is what's in this book, man. And like you got precepts in the book. All right. Let's see. Judges chapter 5 verse 24. Blessed above women shall Yael, the wife of Heber the Kenite, be. Blessed shall she be above women in the tent. So why ain't they praying to Jael? Right? At the end of the day, it all goes back to Semiramis, Nimrod, and Tammuz, man. God is worship, which produces effeminacy on this planet. Check the Christian church. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 31 and verse 22. It says, How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For Yahweh hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. That's the Most High said he was going to do that because we were operating in sin. Like I stated earlier, man, we've been in the dark for so long. We had no idea what sin was. We had no idea what good was. We knew bad. Yeah, we knew bad all day. We glorify bad. We born in bad. Right? In fact, we made bad mean good. Right? Not understanding that what we were really doing was putting ourselves out of order. That's why our households were so messed up. That's why it was so many fatherless households in our generation, man. And it's still going on to this day where it kind of got better because we kind of learned that lesson, man. But it's still happening. All right, but that's Deuteronomy 28:54, them the curses. All right, but the Most High said since we operated in darkness for so long, he was going to allow a woman to be over a man. Right? And that goes literally, so-called, or literally, spiritually, and lawfully. Straight up. Because even at the jobs, man, the women are the ones that have the easiest jobs, for real. It ain't women on construction sites, but they getting paid just as much as, or more. Because the corporate office loves our women. Because Esau loved our women. He loved how our women shape. He loved how our women sound, how they talk, how they cater to them for real. Whenever they around them, for real. They always sweet to Esau. Esau get the best out of our women. We know it, they know it too. If you don't know it, yeah. Esau get the best out of our women. You know what I'm saying? But the Most High said, seeing as though that's how we want to operate, that is what was going to happen. Right? Instead of us worshiping these different idols, these different statues and things and such, we would be living it. Because that's how we're supposed to be living this truth. You believe in the truth, you live the truth. You don't just pray to the Bible. Well, you don't pray to the Bible. You don't just pray, you know what I mean, to the Father. You don't just read the Bible. You know what I'm saying? You live that. You live what you read. The Most High says, since y'all want to do that with these idols, I'm going to make y'all live what y'all want so damn bad. And it's been hell ever since. Right? Let's see. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, and verse 28. Salat. It says, but where are thy gods that thou hast made thee? Let them arise, if they can save thee in the time of thy trouble. For according to the number of thy cities are thy gods, O Judah. Most High said, when that time comes, hey, let these gods that you putting above me, let them save you. Right? So, all of these women out here that you killing your own brethren for, right? You stabbing your own brothers in the back for, right? Or for these women who don't even give a damn about you for real. Right? Same thing with the women. Since y'all want to do that same old nonsense. Right? Sleep with your sister dude knowing that's your sister dude. Some of y'all don't even care if the dude got somebody or not. You don't even ask that question. You just go handle your business and make profit out of it. Facts, man. This the truth. This life. Right? The Most High said, let that save you when that time comes. And what I'm trying to tell you is the Most High has released His spirit of truth on His people. The ones that have been blessed with an ear to hear and an eye to see. And we seeing things and we hearing things. These things that we are hearing are wars and rumors of wars. Persecution of the saints. Mark of the beast. Chariots. That's what we're hearing and seeing. And it's all in script pertaining to the end times. Right? And your religion is being exposed. Straight up facts, man. Straight woman worship. Look at the church. Look at the men inside the church, man. Look at the organ players, man. Look at the choir directors, man. Look how soft them dudes is, man, in that church, man. Straight up. Look at all the hypocrisy in the church, man. All the nonsense in the church, man. Hey, man. If it wasn't happening, I couldn't say it. Let's go to the book of Wisdom of Solomon. I know this kind of long, man. And I know, Jacob attention span has been shot to shit by design of Esau and his media. But just ride with me, man. Patience is a virtue. Right? Man, you gotta work for that thing. Gotta work hard for it, in fact. Gotta allow it to happen. Alright, so Wisdom of Solomon chapter 15 and verse 4, it says, for neither did the mischievous invention of men deceive us, nor an image spotted with diverse colors, the painter's fruitless labor, the sight whereof enticeth fools to lust after it. And so they desire the form of a dead image that hath no breath. Speaking about idols. This society idolizes women and have done so to the point to now where they're idolizing men who act as women. Pay attention to what's going on around you, Jake. Stop just living, man. Stop just taking it a day at a time, man. Exercise your brain, man. It ain't just for retaining different songs, right? Different lines to use to get over, man. Right? Get knowledge, man. Scripture says my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Get knowledge, man. Right? Now, another thing we idolize, and a lot of our men idolize it for the women, and a lot of women idolize it for themselves, is money. And Esau is the main one that's provoking. Because it's his money. And everything is wrapped around his money in this society. Right? Men open up traps to get money. It ain't just so they can get money. It's all wrapped around Eve. Whether it's baby mama or whether it's just going out to the club to go holler. Money, 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 man. Women having 7, 8, 9 different babies by 7, 8, 9 different dudes to get a check. To get a child support check. To get a bomb-ass tax return check. Right? This is the truth of our life. And the Bible is explaining it. Watch this, man. Watch this. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 49 and verse 6. They that trust in their wealth and boast themselves in the multitude of their riches, none of them can by any means redeem his brother, nor give to power a ransom for him. How many of these celebrities get knocked off, man? And I ain't talking about dying of no damn natural causes. I'm talking about getting murdered, killed, or dying by natural causes, or by drug overdose. That's the Most High. You doing all this for that money, man, and you ain't even living past your 20s, bruh. You don't even know what happened to you after you passed. You have no idea. You've been leaning on Babylon mystery religion. God love everybody. All you got to do is say, I believe in Jesus Christ, or I believe in Tammuz for real is what you saying. Not even understanding that's what the hell you saying. Jesus Christ is a fictional individual, man. The real man name was Yahweh Shai. Jesus Christ is Caesar Borgia, son of Pope Alexander VI. That whole religion of Christianity is based around the lie of that dude. Tell you, man, wake up, man. Wake up, man. Wake your ass up, Jake. Wake up, man. Okay? So, I'm going to end with this. I've been on here long enough. This is the book of Romans, chapter 13 and verse 11. So, it says, and that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believed. Man, all hell finna break loose, man. All right, okay. You really think it's over with, man? When that man said this, the calm before the storm, he meant that. Everybody forgot all of it. You see how soon people just forget stuff? Your attention span is shit, and it's all by design, man. That's why songs went from 10 minutes to 7 minutes to 5 to 2. Shows, you used to have to watch them catch them on TV, and they were 30 minutes to an hour. Now, your favorite show, 2 to 5 minutes on YouTube. Crushing your patience, man. Right? This system has been destroying us for so long, man, and we can't even see it. But those of us that's operating in the truth, man, hey, call Halon Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Harakodash. You've been chosen. We've been chosen. And Most High willing, it lead us right on into the kingdom, man. So most High willing, these precepts in this video were edifying. Call Halim Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Harakak Wadash Shalom Yashal.